too, huh? I know, right? All right, so already how many of these, Scott? 300 pairs of the Skechers. Jackie's like, I can too. These are the Skechers slip-ins Virtue Vegan Rhinestone shoes called Starlight. What you noticed was Jackie just got into those shoes. Now, what you also probably noticed is, you know, typically, even if you are going to try to wiggle your way into a shoe without having to touch it, you know what happens.
Oh, we do.
Then you smash the back, and then you have to bend down anyway to go ahead and pull that heel back over your own heel. When you saw Jackie slip into and slip out of these shoes, no, the heel is not collapsing, and she's able to just, glide right into it, doesn't have to touch it. It is designed to be hands-free. And Angela, like for a lot of people, that is such a big help if you have difficulty, you know, maybe bending over, you know, if you have any issues in that regard. But then everyone just appreciated the convenience of not having to touch your shoe to put it on or take it off. That's the beauty of the slip-ins technology. And then you add sparkle, we're all in. So let's get you started. Angela's going to tell you all about the technology as well as this style. But this is the Starlight. And so we have the black that has little rhinestones, giving you just a fun bit of everyday bling in what wears like your favorite slip-in sneaker. So that's the black pair. The pair I'm wearing is called Charcoal, and I love that the charcoal's done on the lighter sole. Everything about that makes the whole shoe feel very light. Here's the Plum.
Pretty.
Oh, that's a good.
I love that color.
This could be your holiday little fun scoot-around shoe. Here's Navy. And notice these are all done on the light outsole as well. And then if you were loving what Jackie slipped into, this is Champagne.
Pretty.
Yeah.
That's a pretty color.
It is. Yeah. It's got a little blush undertone to it,
yes.
would you say?
Yeah, I don't know if we've had a color exactly like that before. It's really pretty.
That the rhinestones are all perfectly coordinated to whatever color of your slip-in Starlight shoe you're choosing. All right, so let's talk about this style with that slip-in technology.
This one's really good. I know people are gonna love this. I mean, you're already wearing it, so you can tell it's incredibly lightweight.
Comfy out of the box.
It's so comfy. Yeah, that's an engineered knit upper, so that feels like a sock once you use that slip-in technology to just slip right in. You're not bending over to get these on. We have that exclusive heel pillow design on the inside that holds your foot securely in place. So you're getting the latest and greatest from Skechers with this, but also just a beautiful style. I love the rhinestones. If you ask me, like, do you want a pair of shoes with glitter and rhinestones? Like, I'd probably be like, no, it's not really my style. Right. But every time I put one on, and I do have a lot, by the way, now, because now I know myself, but I look down and it just makes me happy.
It does.
They're just I mean, who doesn't love a little sparkle?
Can I tell you, it's so funny because I have pairs too that have the little, and I'm in the airport because like the Skechers are pretty much most of us our favorite shoe to wear if you're at the airport. And so I'm standing in line and there's a dad who's holding a little girl. She was probably like, I don't know, 4 maybe. And so she's, you know, and her head keeps coming up and down, and I can tell like she's looking at me, and finally the dad turns around and he says, she likes your shoes. Like, you know, they were sparkly, and the little girl was like she's fascinated by the sparkly shoes. So and that's the fun of, you know, festive holiday time where your friends invite you over and they say, well, it's casual. This is great, but it's not too blinged out that you wouldn't want to wear it every day.
We've done, the designers did a great job with this. I love that it kind of carries over into that heel counter, which is really cute. But this is an amazing style for every day. You mentioned the airport. This is our sport active division. So this is where we give you these styles that are kind of sporty, but for the everyday, not like your gym sneaker, not something athletic so much, but something that you know you can wear all day long in a very casual, versatile way. They're gonna go with so many things. I even love the texture of the engineered knit on this, how it changes texture. It's very elevated. This is our Virtue outsole. This is very similar to the Summit, so very lightweight, very shock absorbing, just a bit more low profile. If you're familiar with the Summits, which is our top selling women's construction at Skechers, but we wanted to give you something a little lower profile. And I think that just makes it go with a lot more things.
I agree. I think because this is a style that doesn't feel like, oh, that's just a sneaker that I would wear with a jogger or a jean.
Yes.
You would wear it just, Kylene has it on with a, cute little skirt, dress, that sort of thing. I do want to mention, this is brand new and it's a big deal. Like, you're the first to be able to shop for this new Skechers Starlight shoe as a big deal. Big deal price is $69.98, $14 easy pay. And it's a slip-in. So it's designed for it to be put on and taken off hands-free, and that it's just that easy. Looks good.
I love the high apex too, that laceless style. That's been tried and true for us at Skechers and here at QVC. If you like that look. And then we obviously know that the Virtue has been very, very popular. Everyone loves it for that lightweight comfort, and that it's something and also there's memory foam on the inside. So you're getting a lot of things about Skechers that you've probably loved in the past, but the icing on the cake of this one is really that slip-in technology, to be able to add that, because no longer, I mean, if you had the style minus the slip-in, you probably did what you said, like we probably tried to slip in it anyway sometimes, but if you step on a heel counter that's not a slip-in, you really ruin the integrity of the shoe. So it's such a wonderful innovation, because it really changes the way we do things. And even though I'm still pretty much able to bend over with no problems, usually I have some issues sometimes where you tweak something here or there and you really would love a slip-in. But now that I have it, I want it in all my shoes, because I mean, why not?
I know. It's true. 900 pairs of these have been ordered. It's a big deal. It's brand new. It's everything we love about Skechers when it comes to, as you said, the memory foam, the flexibility, the lightweight construction. That means your shoe never feels heavy on your feet, which means you feel light on your feet.
That's right.
But then you add to it, I mean, because it's true, even if it's one of those things like you didn't know how much you would love the fact that you don't have to bend over to pull your shoe on or take it off. That it just changes the game.
It does.
And that really has been the response to the slip-in
It's like
style.
my reader. My husband bought me like the electronic reader, but I read a book every 2 weeks. I read a lot.
Okay.
And I love books. I was an English teacher before doing this.
Is that right?
And I'm like, I don't want one of those. I love my traditional books with pages.
You want to turn a page.
And he bought me one anyway, and now don't ever get me a book. Because it's better. The lighting, like if I want to read at night, I can now. But this is the same idea that this is what I think of when I think about slip-in. I didn't know I needed it. And now it's amazing. All my shoes, I look in my closet, and if it's not slip-in, I'm like, nope, sorry. I want the slip-in for everything.
I love it. And I have to tell you that the bling is just enough. Like it's everyday bling. It's like you don't feel like, oh, I'm wearing my party shoes to the grocery store and everybody's going to notice. But people, the 4-year-old standing in line at the airport probably will admire your shoe, but it's just like the bling is done in a way that it's just enough, and it's just enough to make it festive if you want it to be, but just enough to be fun for every day.
It speaks personality.
It does.
Because if you're a miserable person and you're not happy, I don't think you're putting on sparkly shoes, right?
That's true.
It's inviting.
That's true. Or maybe you're just until you put on, it's like Dorothy wearing those shoes. Yes, you put them on, and then all of a sudden, everything's brighter.
And it really, you put them on, you can see them. They're a beautiful silhouette. They're easy to get on. They've got a lot of technology, but it is true. When I put them on, I look down and I was like, oh, I love these. Right? I love them, and they look good with everything.
Oh, they do.
With Jackie's cute jeans and her cardigan, it works with that. But imagine your favorite joggers or your favorite leggings. All works with those.
And they're so flattering on the foot. You were talking about the construction and how, and not with no laces, it can be sporty the way Jackie's got it. It can be, very feminine looking the way Kylene is wearing it. And the beauty here is the slip-in technology. That means all you're doing is just stepping right into that shoe. So you were the first to shop for it as a brand new big deal from Skechers, and already 1,300 orders have been placed. And I will tell you, while we have the full range of sizes, and this is a style we offer in both medium and wides, this is the time to get it. And what a great gift. This would be a really good gift of a Skechers shoe to give. So if you know someone's shoe size, we have black, on a black outsole.
I love that because you can really dress this one up.
I know. You know, maybe you work in a service industry where, you know, what was that show where they wore the little bits of flair? Or
the movie,
where, you know,
Office Space.
Is that what it was? Yeah, but this is your little bit of personality.
Yes.
Even if you have to, you know.
I was a waitress forever, and we did not have shoes like these and we did have to wear black, fully
did you
black.
have to wear all black?
Yes, and they were always really uncomfortable and like clunky and ugly, and I just. Fashion has changed. I mean, I don't think I want to go back to being a server, but I did it for a very long time.
Well, and you know, and that's the other thing too. If you are in a situation where you're on your feet for long periods of time, whether you're a teacher or whether you're a server, or whether you're, you know, whether you're just a busy person on the go and you want to be able to just slip into a pair of shoes, head out, enjoy your day, feel comfortable in those shoes, and at the end of the day, you slip out of them and you have not had to put your hands on the shoes if you choose not to.
Hands-free.
Hands-free design. So let's remind you colors, because the big deal is very, very popular, as we thought it might be. We have the black pair. That's been the most popular. And then we have charcoal. That's what I'm wearing. Love that on the white outsole. And then we have plum.
Beautiful.
And it's a really good, like true deep purple plum.
And even the rhinestones are plummy.
Yeah,
really
that's
pretty.
nice. That's a really fun one. And then Angela, you're wearing the navy, very denim friendly too. And this too has rhinestones that coordinate back to the color of the upper. And then those of you who are loving the color Jackie's wearing, that's called champagne. It's our most limited, and it's a really nice kind of.
Thinking I don't have this color
is that
in any style. I need that one.
Yeah, that's a really good one. So let us know. Let us know what size for you. 5 to 11 in the medium, and then 6 to 11 in the wide. You're the first to shop for this brand new big deal, the Skechers Slip-ins Virtue Vegan Rhinestone shoe called Starlight.